Hey, Dr. Berg here. In this short video, we're going to talk about the #1 top food to burn belly fat. Do you have a wild idea? Do you have any idea what it could be? I'm going to tell you right now, it's this right here. Protein. But it comes with a package. Most of these diets out there, even the prepackaged foods, the high protein diets like Atkins diet or protein power, all involve protein except for the vegetarian diets, which actually add some protein, but it doesn't work. The reason why protein will help you burn fat is because it triggers 2 of the fat burning hormones. One is called growth hormone and the other one is called glucagon, and those hormones help dissolve fat. But I want to take it one step further because you need this. There's more information to be known about this, because here's the 3 things that you must know if you're going to do this. Number 1, it must not be a large amount of protein per meal. If a little bit is good, a lot is not good. If you start eating more protein past 6 ounces per meal, like you start doing 8 ounces, 10 ounces, 12 ounces, what's going to happen, you're going to put a lot of stress on your liver because your body has to break down this excessive amount of protein. Our bodies don't really need a lot of protein. In fact, there's people that think that if they lose their hair or their nails, they just need to eat more protein. Not necessarily. It has to do with the liver function and the hormone interaction. So I would consume about maybe 3 to 6 ounces of protein per meal. Okay, that's step 1. Number 2, that protein must be quality. Most of the diet programs out there use the soy protein isolate protein powder or the cheap whey protein powder. That is a low quality protein. And if you're replacing that with your own body protein, you're going to not look healthy as you lose weight. I'll see people that'll do this and they look older, they don't look healthy, they look kind of ragged, and they look like a crackhead. So we want to add a quality protein like grass-fed beef, grass-fed chickens, organic chicken, free-range eggs. That's a really good protein, or wild-caught fish. Those are all really good quality proteins. And then the third thing, and this is what like the Atkins diet does not do, is they don't add enough vegetable to rid the waste of the acid from the protein. Protein turns into a waste product if you have too much of it. Like it turns into either ammonia, it could turn into ammonia, or uric acid. And so if you consume enough vegetable, like 7 cups, it will flush all this waste out of your body, out of your liver, and kind of buffer the side effect of the protein effect, okay? Because the kidneys and liver can kind of get congested with all this protein. So as long as your vegetables are high, then you can tolerate this protein. That would be the #1 top food if you wanted to burn belly fat or any fat for that matter, because it's a trigger to the 2 fat-burning hormones. Hey, before you leave, I just wanted to give you a little quick history on some of the books that I wrote. This was one of the first books. It's called Dr. Berg Body Shapes. It was my attempt at writing about body types. What was very interesting about this book is I actually did all the images myself. Don't ask me why. They look actually not quite as professional as some of the images that I have in the new book. But anyway, this is my first attempt right here called Dr. Berg's Body Shape Diets. And then I wrote a book more extensive called The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. I don't even have a copy anymore, actually, because it's outdated. The next book, I put about 1,000 hours into this one right here called The New Body Type Guide. Major updates on the body types. I put a lot of energy into this. It has professional images, graphics, all sorts of things. Now, the problem with this book is it doesn't really describe what this is really about. Body types are only a small portion of what's in this book. And that's why I changed the name to the Healthy Keto Plan, okay? If you happen to have this book, you don't really need this book because there's only very, very minor updates. But if you don't have this, you need to get this one right here. This book goes into every single detail that you would ever want to know about. It goes into the 7 principles of fat burning. It goes into hormones, the body types, the basic keto plan. It goes into intermittent fasting. I talk about the 10 fat-burning triggers and blockers and fat-burning strategies with a lot of details in every single chapter. I go into body issues that interfere with losing weight. There's very few people that just have a weight problem. They have a lot of body issues, whether it's sleeping problems, stress problems, inflammation, menopause. I cover that extensively in this book. Then I talk about how to get rid of stress, and I show you a technique. Then I get into exercising. And then I have a lot of really good recipes in this book as well. So this is a good reference guide. On my website, if you get this book, you get this one free. It's called Healthy Keto and Intermittent Fasting. This is the shortcut, quick guide to this book. And the reason I created this book is to have you, within 45 minutes, learn how to do keto, okay, in intermittent fasting, exactly what you need to do. Then you can fill in the blanks with this book right here. So right now I'm doing a special. If you get this book, you get this one totally free, or you can go to Amazon and get these individually. So I just want to clarify the difference between this book and this updated one right here. If you don't have this, you need to get this right here. That way you can get the exact correct information to do it healthily.